Hey guys, Moon Mama here. So we are going to jump into a little bit about Ceridwen today. She is the goddess of rebirth, transformation, and inspiration. In Celtic Welsh mythology, Ceridwen is an underworld goddess and a powerful one at that. She is the keeper of the cauldron of knowledge, inspiration, and rebirth. She is a shape-shifting goddess able to take on various forms. She is known to be a white witch and is closely associated with astrology and herbology. She had 2 children who represented the dark and the light in the universe. Her daughter was beautiful and full of light. Her son was ugly and malevolent. Because of her son's misfortunes, Ceridwen wanted to help him. She used her powers to brew a potion in her cauldron to make him more wise and charming. The potion had to brew for a year and a day to reach its full potency. She added the required herbs at the appropriate astrological times. And when the potion was then prepared, her son was to consume exactly 3 drops. To keep the potion mixed as needed, Ceridwen had her servant stirring the potion as it was brewing. On the last day of the brewing process, an accident came about. While her servant was stirring, 3 drops of the potion splashed out onto his thumb. To his instinct, he sucked his thumb to cool it off and consumed the potion, gaining the wisdom and talents meant for her son. The servant realized that Ceridwen would be very angry and may want to kill him. He used his newly acquired skills to change forms, becoming a rabbit, trying to escape her wrath. And the chase began. Ceridwen changed into a greyhound and took off after him. He then became a fish and jumped into the river. Ceridwen transformed into an otter. He turned into a bird, then she became a hawk. He then finally turned into a single grain of corn. Ceridwen shifted into a hen. She was able to find him and eat him. His life transferred to her womb. When she became pregnant, she knew it was him, her servant, and planned to kill the child after birth. But when he was born, he was so beautiful that she could not bring herself to do so. She threw him into the ocean, instead sewing him inside of a leather-skinned bag. The boy was rescued and adopted by Prince Elfin and his wife, who were childless. They named him Taliesin. Not sure if that's right, you guys. He grew up to be the greatest Welsh poet ever. The ritual pursuit of her servant symbolizes the changing of the seasons and nature's yearly cycle of death and rebirth. Ceridwen comes yielding a need for change or a transformation. It is time to examine what circumstances in your life no longer serve you. Something must die so that something better and new can be born. So she was a very interesting goddess, and I feel like I was really interested, so I researched her a little more thoroughly than the others. Her animal companions are a white sow, a hawk, a toad, a crow, an owl, or a snake. Her herbal and plant correspondences are rowan, belladonna, elder, mullein leaf, valerian, rosemary, mugwort, wheat, and willow trees. Symbols of Ceridwen are the cauldron, the dark moon, white sows, lunar cycles. Colors that associate with her are black, white, silver, green, purple, or blue. The zodiac signs that resonate with Ceridwen's characteristics are Scorpio and Pisces. Offerings for her if you decide to work with her or feel drawn to her, or maybe if she even reaches out to you, would be crystals such as amethyst, labradorite, moonstone, obsidian, clear quartz, and black tourmaline. Some other offerings could be poetry and writing, writing her a poem, or just, expressing something to her in writing. Candles, especially ones that would associate with the colors that I just gave you. Moon water, incense, and a cauldron, even, because she is the keeper of the cauldron, right? And some places to honor her, honestly, would be under the dark or the new moon, I feel like. And, just do your ritual offerings to her, that sort of thing. I've been really into my offerings lately and working with my ancestors, and it's been a big deal for me. What about you guys? So now we are going to read the myth and the meaning in the Dark Goddesses Oracle book here. Okay, so the myth. So the information I gave you is information that I researched myself before, and now I'm going to read you the myth from the book. Ceridwen is the Welsh goddess of wisdom, inspiration, and rebirth. She is a shape-shifting witch, herbalist, and keeper of the cauldron of knowledge. Her magical cauldron holds a potion that grants inspiration, knowledge, and transformation, but it must be brewed for a full year and a day to achieve its potency. In legend, Ceridwen leaves a young servant, I think it's pronounced Gwion, to watch the brew, but he accidentally spills some, granting him the knowledge and power of the potion. An angry Ceridwen gives chase until he finally finds safety by transforming into her child, whom she is unable to harm. But, okay, now we will go to the meaning. So the meaning of this card and Ceridwen, the message she has for us. Glorious and magical energy is swirling all around you. You are prepared for this transformation. Ceridwen is here to guide you as you release the limitations of the past and step forward into this exciting new phase in your life. You are coming into a truer and deeper understanding of yourself. Enjoy the reward of your dedication to your growth. So, she was very fun to learn about. I just love the stories and the mythology. I really enjoy learning about these goddesses with you guys, and I hope you are enjoying them as well. And I will keep you posted with who the next goddess that reaches out to us will be for the series. And I hope you guys have a magical day.